Which that was tough. Everything looked so good going into the seventh inning for you.
Yeah, it really was. You know, we played overall. We played very well all weekend. I would say we only really had one bad inning. That was the first inning. We gave up multiple runs, like that. So that was tough to swallow. I do think we played well. I do think Grace pitched a very good game. I think Georgia's an excellent hitting team, and I think that they were able to get into their offense when they got their leadoff batter on, and that's what they do well, and that's why they're one of the best offensive teams in the country.
Despite them being one of the best offensive teams in the country, your pitching staff and defense has absolutely held them in check for most of the series. What have you guys done to improve on that end of the field?
Well, our defense is exceptional. I mean, when you saw the plays that Katie Reed made today, she by herself is a show. She's definitely worth watching. And then I think that our pitchers have finally matured. They know what to expect against a tough SEC team and a top 10 team. So because they understand the game now, they're able to more command their zone, command their pitches, and put the ball where they want to. So they're able to think the game, and I think they're doing a really exceptional job. I think they've been going against some great offenses, and for them to be able to keep the runs down like they have really says a lot about their maturity.
So I know a concern for you on Friday was kind of your veteran hitters making more of an impact at the plate. And as the series went on, it seems like there are more and more hits happening. So what was the difference in that?
Well, I thought we did a really good job putting base runners on, and I think Alex Martins has done. She's gotten better and better over the last 2 or 3 weeks, and I think that's really helped us out. Brooklyn Hines always gives you everything that she's got. Jenny Shaper hit the ball really hard today. This is probably as hard as I've seen her hit it in a little while, so I thought that was really good. So I think they're just figuring out what they need to do, and they need to step up. So I was really pleased with the number of runners that we had on. With that said, we've got to make sure we had our opportunities to win this game, and we just left too many base runners on.
You had such big expectations for Grace coming into this season. How is she kind of as far as where you thought she would be? Exceeded?
Well, she hasn't exceeded them because I really think that she's definitely somebody who has the makings to be an All-American as she gets, a little bit more experience and a little bit older. I mean, even today she came in and she got our RBI to drive in the run. So I think she can do a lot of things. I think she's just really good. She's smart. She's tough. And I think right now she's just got to figure out how to make her pitches better. But she has everything that you want out of an athlete. She has the right mindset. She's a worker. She does everything the right way.
What do you think she has to do to kind of settle into an ace role potentially?
Well, I would consider her an ace. I just think that when you're younger and you're learning new pitches, I think that you have to get a feel for them, and I think she still has to get a feel for some of her pitches. I think she has good pitches, but for her to take the next level, I think she's got to figure out how to make great pitches all the time. I think she does make some great ones, but to be able to be in that that rare air where your ERA's sub 1 or just around 1, I think you have to have some exceptional stuff because with scouting now and how big the hitters are and just the gauntlet that you have to go through in the SEC, you've got to have an out pitch. So I think for her, the next step is for her to definitely figure that out.
So what do you hope she learned from today?
Well, I think she's probably really angry right now at stuff. I think, she's probably. I remember when we played Florida and something very similar happened where they scored at the end. And when we left the game, I didn't know how she was going to be because that was her first SEC weekend. And all she said was, well, I wish my drop would have dropped more and my rise would have risen more. So I think that she's probably once again, she's probably assessed that, and since that time, she's done some really exceptional stuff. I think probably she's just going to want to get back into the bullpen and try to continue to work so that things are going well for the postseason.